Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube page and hit the bell. Text Larry Reid Live to 33222. That's the words Larry Reid Live with no spaces to 33222 and get notified when we go live. Become a member of the Patreon. Log on to LarryReidLive.com, click Patreon, sign up, download the Patreon app, and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
This platform discusses any and all information that has been made known to the public in any way. If the information creates convo that needs to be had, then it could become a feature story on the LRL platform. Now remember this, I am not a journalist. I am a commentator. And all of the information that you hear or see posted, always assume that it is alleged, but my commentary will always be real. Let Naughty Dot and everybody know that we are on Click, Like, and Share. Let's go. Hello, everybody. You are watching Larry Reid Live, your most favorite digital entertainment news and talk show, where we have the conversation absolutely. If it happens in the public, then we discuss it right here in the public. Now, this is what I need for you to do. I need for you to let everybody know that I'm on. Why? Because Facebook and YouTube is acting up. I don't know if it's the robots or what, but it's already showing I've been online for 30 minutes. I just popped up just now. I ain't been here every bit of 3-4 minutes. I don't know why it's doing that. So we need for you guys to take back control of our algorithm by hitting like. If you are watching on Facebook, we really need you guys to do over there. We always play like it's one church in 3 locations. So the Facebook mega church, we need for you guys to take take your moment and hit like and share and let everybody know so we can get our algorithm back. They're trying to throw us in the old algorithm. Ain't that the devil? I don't know why these people do that so darn much. Hello to Periscope over there in the storefront church, probably every bit of 0.5 people over there, but we love y'all. And over there in the YouTube orations, hello. Tonight we have an interview. And this is what I want you to do. First of all, I want to say thank you for watching the show and for clicking on the video and watching. And I hope you stay around the entire interview on tonight. We are interviewing, Sunday Best just went off, and we are interviewing one of the Sunday Best winners from season 4, I do believe it was. And she is with us on tonight. And guess what? She recently, officially, she's been talking about it for some years from what I saw, but officially, Amber B, aka Amber Bullock, has left singing gospel music and now embracing her love and affinity for R&B music. So she is about to call in and we're about to have a conversation, an interview / conversation. You know, I like to do my interviews like it's a conversation. We're going to be having that with her in just a few minutes. But first, I want you to take a moment to hit like and share. Follow us on all social media. And I want to say thank you for clicking like and sharing. And a big shout out to patrons. Those of you that sign up to Patreon and enjoy all of the many benefits. We've had a physician. We've had a therapist. This week, this Thursday, we actually have Bishop Bernard Jordan is going to be with us in the closed setting on Thursday, which is an entirely different vibe. Now, tomorrow, he is going to be with us on the main platform. I call him America's Black Prophet. He's going to be with us on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell everybody, let them know that he is going to be on with us tomorrow. Then Thursday in Patreon. Now, if you want to be a part of those conversations and all of those live shows that we have going on there that don't nobody know what's going on, it's all private. We got our technicians up there. When y'all try to come in there and share that link out, when it's us on Zoom, we get you. Now, I let some of you begged and say you won't do it again, so I let you back in. But you ain't getting no more chances. If you come over there and you try to share mess out of there, the folk that ain't supporting the platform every month, but they $12, I'm going to get rid of you, your mama, and your daddy, sister, and your brother. Ain't nobody going to be in there no more, because I'm not fooling up with no cheap black folk. I know we in the during the recession, but y'all can do what you want to do. And if you like the show, then you support the show over there. It ain't but $12.40 during the day. What did I say, 40 cents a day? I said $12. What did I say? $12.40. But what did I say? I said it wrong?
You said $12.40 a day.
I said $12.40 a day is what it is. It's $12 a month, which is 40 cents a day. Can I do the show?
It sounded like you said it all together.
But can I do the show? All right. Thank you. I know how much it is. Thanks. I have to pay taxes on that. I know what I'm doing. All right. So become a Patreon. Go to LarryReidLive.com and click Patreon. Download the Patreon app to be a patron of the LRL platform. And everything that you give, you donate during the show, Venmo, and also CashApp. And you go to the website, LarryReidLive.com, and you click donate. You send in stuff to the mailbox. You send Zelles. It's all coming up right there at the bottom. Anything you do here goes to the MBN network, which powers this show. And everything you give and donate will always be tax deductible right here. All right, now, I'm very interested in having this conversation. She on the line yet? I'm going to say some stuff before she get up now. Is she up there yet? Check and see. Oh, yes, she already up there. Okay, well, let me say this before she get up here. Now, this is what I had noticed. I noticed that on the Sunday best, all of the winners, now this is just my opinion. First of all, let me say hats off to the Sunday best and whoever created the idea, because aside from Bishop Bobby Jones that y'all took off of BET, which was absolutely stupid. Can I just put that out there? It was stupid to take Bobby Jones off of BET. Let me repeat. It was stupid to take Bobby Jones off of TV. Do you know how high y'all ratings would be now on Sunday morning right now if y'all had left him on? Because folk ain't going to church. You be able to sell them spots to sponsors, because everybody be trying to get in front of them black eyes. We know that we're dumb. Then you throw some other show you try to have. I knew from the get up it won't gonna never be nothing. It failed. Every put a 2 or 3 seasons was over. Nobody want to watch nothing but Bobby Jones. We grew up on him. Should have left him there. You took God took GE, and then you just took Bobby Jones off the thing. You should have never done that. That was dumb. Now you sitting there and having rerun Tyler Perry and them and everything up there all the darn time. We should have left Bobby Jones right where he was. So aside from that, sorry, I do a little rant. And probably Celebration of Gospel. Sunday Best was probably like the next best thing. Like, whoa. For gospel lovers, it was a wonderful thing. But it seemed like to Larry Reid that every gospel Sunday Best winner, it seemed as though for the most part, they come and then they disappear. Now that's what I think. Except that Leandria, and to tell you the truth, as good as Leandria can sing, she would have disappeared into the ether if she had not, been so Leandria and went viral for several other reasons. But it's like they come and they go. The good as that girl Krista Aiken can sing, the first one, I want you the first one. And we got a picture of all of them, the Sunday Best winners. Let me look at that. Tasha Page Lockhart can sing. I mean, but it's like they come and they go. I mean, we enjoyed the moment. We enjoyed the judges. We really enjoyed Kimberell being up there telling everybody off, and then we sort of enjoyed, but then got on our nerves, Donna McClurkin hollering, speaking in tongues every 0.5 minute over anything with Jesus' name in it. It was all right for a little piece, but after so long, we just got tired of it. Somebody need to send Donna McClurkin to tongues quenching class. We all had to go through that class. It wasn't really a class, but we just know that you need to know when to fold up your tongues in your bellies. And he don't know how to fold them up. What is you doing, Donna? Huh? Come up here, boy. You know what? I know he good, but he ain't that good. You get what? Popping out and manifesting like that, and what is that? Okay, anyway, I thought one of the best as far as skilled and ability to move the voice acrobatically. I thought that was Amber Bullock. And I never understood what happened to her. Then I looked up, and now she's singing R&B. So I went over there. New song is called Reject. And I'm going to ask her about this because I really want to know what's behind that whole song. You can make, all that space down there, you can make a picture bigger down at the bottom. No, I'm talking about the one that's going to sit beside me while she's talking. You can make that right there. Or you got something else for that. Okay, I'm sorry. Let you do your job. And so tonight we're going to get to find out, why has she left gospel music? First of all, we're going to get to know who she is, because I want to know who she is, and she is on the line right now. So we are about to bring her over. So everybody hit like, everybody hit share, so that everybody can get in on this conversation, so you will be clear on her journey and what she is doing and is about to do right now. Almost 2,000 of you are with us live, and the audience is building. So go ahead and hit like and let everybody know that we are on. All right, let's go ahead and open up the lines. We are about to talk to her. All right, I introduce to you Amber Bullock. Are you there, Amber B?
Yes, I am. Hello, Larry.
Hi. You know what? I'm so glad you agreed to do this interview, because I really wanted to talk to you, and I knew our conversation that we would have privately would probably benefit so many people publicly. And so thank you for trusting the platform, to have a conversation.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. You have so many people who follow you. I follow you. And, you really are a major part of our community, and you keep us in the know. And I'm just really happy to be talking to you about myself, about what I got going on, instead of talking about, video footage of me smoking weed and stuff like that. I'm just glad that we're talking about something else. Okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. Now, I want to know who you are. So tell me, where are you from? What part of the country are you from?
All right, I am born and raised St. Louis, Missouri.
Wow.
That's where I'm from.
Okay.
All day long.
Okay, cool. Okay, I get that, and you give me that. Okay, so how did you get involved prior to Sunday Best? Because that's when we saw you. But how did you arrive at Sunday Best, and what was the journey prior to Sunday Best?
I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, and I just have been in music all my life, just all my life. I mean, I don't know if you know any Seventh-day Adventists at all, but all the Seventh-day Adventists I know can sing. Like, they are amazing. So I've sung all my life. I was in church all my life. I went to Seventh-day Adventist school. I went to Seventh-day Adventist college. I went to Oakwood, Brian McKnight, Sex Six, Virtue Girls. They all went there. And so I've just been around music all my life. So I've just been a church girl all my life. I always said that I wanted to be a singer. And thank God it happened. And it's awesome.
So you didn't just pop up overnight. You were in the church just like everybody else, singing, and
Yes, sir.
yeah. And so, and you were also in religious schooling.
Oh, yes. I was in religious schooling all the way from kindergarten, all of my schooling, except for high school. I did go to public high school because my freshman year of high school, I decided that I would rather sing than learn. And my mother said, girl, I'm not about to pay for you to, flunk, so I'm about to send you to free school. So my sophomore year through my senior year, I did do public school, but all the rest of it was church school.
Wow. Okay, so everybody that I saw in those comments that was saying, that she didn't come up in the church and she didn't have a church voice. Well, that's not true. She was raised in the church and was in church, basically a religious school, until she got to high school. Now, did you go to college or did you go right into working?
Yes, I did. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I went to college. I went to Oakwood University now, but it was Oakwood College then. And I didn't finish, but I did go. But yes, I'm classically trained. I'm still close with all the people from college, all of that.
Oh, you classically trained? You classically trained?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. All right. So how did you get to Sunday Best? You just tried out? Did somebody encourage you to try out? Did you feel like you were supposed to try out? Because you actually won. So tell me about that.
Yeah. Long story short, I wound up moving to Fort Worth, Texas, because my mom was there. She had advanced in the government, and she was living in Fort Worth, and I moved down there with her, with my child. And then she advanced again and moved away to New Orleans. But I didn't want to move. I just knew something was going to happen. I just felt like something was going to happen because I had did a background session with Myron Butler, and I had met Kirk Franklin actually before Sunday Best. I had met him because we did some movie background, something or whatever, maybe in Dallas. She can do a lot of opportunities like that. And so I had did that, and so I was like, Mom, I don't want to go. I think something big is going to happen. Excuse me. And she was like, okay. So I wound up staying with one of my coworkers, Tanika Malone. Shout out to her. Love her. That's my girl. And she let me sleep on her couch. She took me to work every day, and we heard Sunday Best was coming into town. And I told everybody that if I had a ride, I would go down there, and my friend took me. And we stood in the line, and I was like one of the last people to audition. And so that's how I made it.
Wow. So you knew within your heart that there was something that was going to pop off in Portland, and so you didn't move with your mom.
Yeah, I knew something was going to happen because people had asked me to do Sunday Best before, and I had to change the way I thought about the show. Because I had watched, I started watching Yana's season and Leanne's season, and I kind of got involved with it a little bit, but I was like, I don't really want to do it because these people can't tell me I can sing, who are they, but then I changed the way I thought about it, which is it's a platform, man. They really can't tell me I can sing or cannot sing. Somebody on this mug gonna like it or not, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna do something. So,
so there was
I decided to go.
So there was already a reservation prior to trying out for Sunday Best because you felt like as though maybe somebody wouldn't like the way that your instrument is. Yeah,
and it's a gospel competition, and I grew up Seventh-day Adventist, and I don't know, Seventh-day Adventists now are a little more progressive, but we didn't even have drums in my church when I grew up for a long time. I know first, second, third stanzas to hymns and stuff. Like it's real boring. It ain't real. I mean, it's boring according to gospel standards, if you will. It's not a lot of churchy singing, if you will. So
I was
a little bit afraid.
I'm glad you explained that because see, the 7-day Adventists that I know and I have in my head, they real churchy. You know, and they were like really gospel. But that's not the background you came from.
No.
Okay.
A very modest religion. And let's be clear, I love Seventh-day Adventists, and that's my foundation. They still love upon me. Like I said, I'm still close with a lot of people from my college days and from churches. So my parents are still Seventh-day Adventists. My dad is an elder in the Seventh-day Adventist church, you know.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's just my foundation, but they are not like a Sunday church. It's night and day.
Right.
If you were to go to a Seventh-day Adventist church, it would be a different experience.
I may just do that because I like to know. I mean, 'cause that really explains a whole lot, knowing where you come from. And so Sunday best and the gospel industry, that world is totally opposite. But you always had a desire towards music.
Yes, always. And, you know, there's an appreciation for gospel music, but as far as shouting and stuff like that, I didn't learn how to shout till I was grown, you know, and that's something that I wanted to do. I had to ask the Lord for that, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm saying that it's different. They like Seventh-day Adventists, they like music, but it's only so far as, you know, the expression of it that they're going to go, in my opinion.
Well, see, Amber, I'm so glad we're having this conversation because it puts everything in perspective. That you were a lover of music, you appreciated all music, you were raised in a very religious, strict, you know, world, and then you sort of just tried out for Sunday best, and now you're being introduced into the gospel industry, which you're really not that familiar of. That makes a lot of sense now. So
Exactly.
was R&B always your most favorite genre of music?
You know what, Larry, that's crazy. When I think about my life and I think about what I really have said as a child, what I wanted to be, first thing I ever said I wanted to be was a lawyer. But then I found out that you had to go to school so long. I just really was not with that. So, you know, I said I want to be a singer. I never said I want to be a gospel singer, you know, and I never realized that difference until my adult life. Growing up, my mother, Linda Bullock, is one of the greatest women alive. She really founded in me to be a free thinker and to just love stuff, you know, just love everybody and love everything, love stuff, you know. And so growing up, we listened to Magic 108, growing up in St. Louis, you know, 97.1. Those are the, you know, R&B stations in St. Louis. You know, I know all of the R&B music. So, you know, yes, to answer your question blatantly, R&B is definitely my first love of music, you know.
But see,
one of my first loves, because I can't even shade gospel like that because I am a church girl.
Right. So
you know, my first love of like literally loving music was really Kirk Franklin, God's Property.
Wow.
So, you know, to work with him is a dream. Like I used to, if I had a pen and a piece of paper when I was a kid, I used to write down anything that I thought of, and I used to write. People I want to meet before I die. Kirk Franklin is the number one person on that list, you know. So,
wow.
Gospel is a major part of my life, but R&B really is too.
Okay, so basically, your that is so interesting. So, Kirk Franklin was really the bridge from you moving from R&B into the gospel music industry.
Maybe. I guess I could have credited him to that, maybe. Wow. I just know I love him. I just know I love him completely. I love me some Kirk Franklin. He can do no wrong for me. I really get offensive, you know, for Kirk. Like, I go for Kirk, like, period. Like, he's really given me a lot of opportunities. And he's one of the few people in the gospel industry who has loved upon me and has taken a chance upon me and has embraced the fact that I am not the normal gospel singer.
Right. Now I want to get more into that as relates to where you are now. And I wanted to find out about who you were and where you come from, because I felt like it would give us perspective as far as where you are, because I saw the article and I shared the article and I looked at the thousands of comments everywhere, and it looked like people were judging you. So, oh my gosh, she done left God. She done left gospel. And now she's going over there to R&B. These singers, they don't live right. They always die. And I felt like, and then when we saw this fine picture, I'm letting everybody see it right now. You guys, make sure you look. If you just listening to me and not looking at your device, look at them tight, thick thighs that's on your screen right now. And then she laid back with her hair dripping over, golden locks down into the pool. That can't help but make you think about the flesh. You know, so look. So when people saw this picture, they were like, Amber Bullock, I can't believe. But I knew if we could ask you questions and could talk to you, we would get perspective that you're a lover of music, and Sunday Best was just a path for you to do music. And it really probably introduced you to a greater level of faith. Let me ask you this. Being amongst the Sunday Best people and getting connected to gospel artists, how did that impact your faith?
I will say that it just further let me know that I got to have my own relationship with the Lord.
Oh.
Period. Because when you look to men, anybody, period. I mean, they don't have to be famous. They don't have to be a gospel artist. They don't have to be nothing. When you look to men, anybody other than God, you know, you really find out some things. You know, people are people and they're human just like you. So I just really try to focus on that, and that's what I've learned about that. But for sure, it definitely increased my faith. And let's be clear, I've seen some gospel people that have made me be like, wow, you know, I really wish I had that type of gall. I really wish I had that type of, you know, faith, you know, to do this and to do that and to go all out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it has strengthened me in many ways, for sure.
Okay, I want to make sure everybody heard that. So she said that being around Sunday Best, the gospel artists, and being in the industry, it positively impacted her faith. How so? Because she saw people that really were walking with God and had real faith. And then she also saw people who I guess weren't really proper examples. And that caused her to be like, you know what? I need to go out for myself because I know that ain't how it's supposed to be. So I'm celebrating the fact that you have traveled the path that you have traveled, because I think it's purposeful, and who knows where it's going to end up. Let me ask you this though, where your song title, the name of your new single is called Reject. Is that at all connected to some rejection that you may have experienced in gospel music and in life in general?
Yes, completely. Now, let's be clear. I didn't write the song. I didn't write a word of it.
Okay.
Brandon Wilkins wrote it, Vito. He wrote it. And when he brought the song to me, it spoke to me because I am a reject. And I believe that the song speaks to people who feel that same way too. But what it also is this. It's a proclamation of what I was, but what I won't be anymore. You know, I'm not going to say that, because the gospel industry didn't treat me this way or they didn't make me this famous or whatever, I feel rejected. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. I feel rejected. I rejected myself firstly because I couldn't be authentic with myself and real enough with myself to be real with y'all. First of all, to just be true about who I am and where I am on my walk. You know what I'm saying? And so it's it's a proclamation of who I was and what I won't be again. And yes, it does. It's involved in everything. It covers everything.
Okay, so hold on, okay, because you just said that real fast, but I think that's powerful and important to talk about. You said you first realized you were rejecting the truth about who you are to yourself.
That's
You were rejecting yourself to yourself, and you had to work that out before then you could be who you are in front of everybody else.
Exactly. And I had to realize that I'm not going to ever be perfect. So what people who support me and people who believe in me deserve is to see the authentic me and see that walk and be encouraged by that and want to live in their own truth and not reject themselves.
That's interesting, and that can take our conversation an entirely different way. But I move along from there. But I think that's really. Say it again.
I'm with you. I'm hearing you.
Yeah, I think that's really important. I mean, because since you did bring it up, when we saw that video after Andrea had finished with Iyanla called into the show here, and we were going back and forth. It was a thing. And then I think later on, after either she was on house arrest still, I can't remember, but she was at an event. You were there. A few other Sunday Best people were there. And I think you were smoking a Black and Mild or something like that. And so
Larry, I have to stop you. I just cannot let the world think that I was smoking a Black and Mild. That's not what I was doing.
Okay.
I was smoking weed.
Wait. I love that you're so transparent and you're so honest. Okay. Let me clear it up that you were smoking weed. Now, so when people saw that, by this time you had already began to be comfortable in who you are. And the world or the industry or people who watch Sunday Best just didn't know who you were. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, see, I can respect that. I can respect that because I think one problem that we have in our community, and that especially in the different industries that's supposed to represent Christianity or the body of Christ, like the gospel industry and also like the word preaching industry. I think if people can be more transparent about where they are, and we're not saying where you are is where you're supposed to stay, but you can't even progress, grow, or make any edits to who you are without sitting in the reality of who you are right now. And so I think there was a powerful statement that you made about not rejecting yourself and being honest and true with yourself. I think that is great. So do you feel like this song Reject? I shared it on my page and I told everybody to go listen to it. I listened to the song Reject. I liked it because you are a skilled singer. And I want to be clear about this. I saw some folks saying some crazy stuff in there. You ain't got to say nothing. Let me say it. I don't know how in the whole hell under heaven can somebody come out their mouth and talk about Amber Bullock cannot sing. I mean, you have got, what is wrong with you? Now, it's one thing to say you prefer this person singing, this person voice, that person voice. But you're skilled, a skilled singer. There's when you be throwing your voice and twisting these notes and doing, you are a skilled singer. And I want everybody watching, the thousands of you watching, to take a moment to go and research Reject and type in Amber B and listen to what she's able to do with her voice. And that is a gift and that is a skill. And this is a black woman. Let's celebrate her gift. Let's celebrate her skill. Let's celebrate her ability.
I appreciate that, Larry. Thank you.
Did you
And I want
struggle?
to say, I just want to say that it's just not for me about, I have to say I'm singing a genre because there are genres. I want to reach people. I want to reach everybody with a heartbeat and ears. I don't care, if you prefer to listen to country all the time. I don't care. At the end of the day, I want you to know who Amber Bullock is, and at least know one of her songs. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is for me. The music ain't for me; it's for everybody. So it's unfortunate that we got to labor on genres, but I just really wanted to say that.
I get what you're saying. I get you want to use your instrument and wrap and tie it around lyric and melody that people will have with them for the rest of their life, and give them an experience and make them have a good feeling. I know exactly what you're talking about. I get it. I get it. And it's unfortunate that it does have to be labeled. I mean, because your song that I heard you sing, you won't telling nobody to go get what's them songs that they got the good beats to them, because I like little old ratchet music with what's the trap music. I like them beats be so bad. Let me go in my playlist. I mean, I'm paper Bible saved, but I have to know what's going on in the world, and so I got a playlist. I might play it a couple of times a year if I'm going down the road or something like that. And I ain't just chilling. Let me see if I can find that. Let's look in here and see so you know what I mean by ratchet. There's a song called, let me see. I'm looking at my thing. Oh, Lord. I'm about ashamed to tell y'all. Y'all ever heard of Timmy Turner? Timmy Turner. That song beat is so bad, and the way he placing his lyric. Come on now.
Yeah, I like that song.
And that ratchet stuff is so masculine. Sometimes
by design.
But see, sometimes gospel music is so feminine. And as a man, you listen to a whole lot of gospel music. Before you know it, your hand doing a little bit more movement than it need to be doing. Before you know it, your hallelujahs got a little bit more high pitch. Before you know it, your shout got a little bit more, it's a little bit more sugary than it was before. I mean, and then everybody with the good voices is women. And I mean, and sometimes I have to go and listen to hip hop just to get my balls back. I just have to go listen. I do. I mean, it's but I ain't lying though. And there probably some men that ain't gonna say it in this comment section because their wife is watching me and they love the show, but they tired of having to listen to this feminine music. And most gospel music is feminine and emotional. And I love gospel music, but I'm just saying what the truth is. Oh my God, I done put myself out there.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, now, Amber Bullock, Amber B.
Yes, sir.
Did you experience, because of your voice, because from the first day hearing your voice, it didn't sound like church and it didn't sound like gospel. It never has to me. Even when you sung For Every Mountain, you sung it like an R&B artist. Even when you sung Lord, You've Been So Good, this first thing I heard, you sung it like an R&B artist. So did you ever suffer any rejection from the industry?
Did I feel rejected from the industry? Yeah. I mean, I think we saw it. I would say For Every Mountain might have been my churchiest televised performance. And I don't know if everybody remembers Uncle Donnie saying, that's it, that's what we've been waiting for, So, sure.
Yeah, I remember that.
I felt rejected because I wasn't as churchy as others,
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. And Yolanda Adams said something I thought was so powerful. I should have put it in the show. I still have it in my phone. Oh no, I might can let y'all hear it. She said something that was so powerful. Let me see if I got it here. Oh.
Since her debut in the late 80s, and she feels it's critical that the industry also evolve and not sandwich all gospel artists into one category.
So there's so many varieties of what we have to bring that I don't think it's fair for one person to say, okay, I want everybody in gospel music to do nothing but praise music.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you have almost 8 billion people in the world. Everybody in the world does not need praise music right now. Some people want to stop.
But she's right. And I think, this is what I think. If you, from what you said here on this show, if gospel music celebrated every type and kind of gift, I think that our industry would not be dying as relates to sales and some streams, except for the big artists. Because,
For sure.
and I don't think you will see gospel artists leaving and going to go sing R&B or rock or whatever it is if we in the black gospel community embraced all of the different expressions. There's only one type of gospel singer that is, maybe 2 types of gospel singer that is going to make it. And it shouldn't be like that. And I think that's what Yolanda Adams was saying. Go ahead.
But I'm going to say this to you, Larry. I believe that even if they did accept all types of things in the gospel industry, I still would do what I'm doing right now. Because for me, the subject matter. And, you know, I am Jesus and I am God, you know, but I'm not just Jesus, you know, and I don't know if that's right or wrong. As far as how I feel about it, I'm not convicted of that. I'm a balanced person. If I trip and fall right now, Larry, I'm probably not going to say, "Oh Jesus." I'm gonna probably say, "Oh, S word."
Right. I got you.
Some other expressions. You know what I'm saying?
You and many preachers that I know.
Me, and probably every person who's in your comment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just a balanced person, and I believe that, you know, with respect to the gospel industry, it is the good news of Jesus Christ.
Right.
And that's just not all that I want to think about.
Okay.
I want to think about other things. I want to think about Jesus Christ, but I want to think about love. But I want to think about being a single mother. I want to think about being in love. I want to think about being in love with the wrong man. I want to think about, you know, making a mistake, or, you know, I want to think about being mad. I want to think about stuff that the gospel industry, subject matters that the gospel industry does not allow, which is fine, and that's fine. I'm not saying the gospel industry is wrong for who they are, what they are, what they accept, or anything. I'm just saying that I, Amber B, am not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to fake it anymore. I'm going to be authentic. And as far as I know, what is authentic is, for the way I feel, is the genre of R&B.
Right. You know, and I'd be lying if I say that I don't like that, and I never have liked it. People that have been watching my show since 2016, I talked about it. I think that just like the church, that the gospel music industry needs to expand, because as a Christian and as a follower of Jesus Christ, I should be able to write a song about love. And how come it can't get airplay? How come it can't get radio airplay? How come it's going to be preached on by certain preachers? because I'm a gospel singer and I'm writing a song about life. I think that's one of the reasons why that Kirk Franklin music has been so impactful beyond the four walls of the church, and Jonathan McReynolds and a few others, and Mary, because they have learned how to perfect storytelling about what they're going through and facing, as opposed to they're songs that any human can connect to. I think now gospel music is focusing on, for the most part, making music that you can sing at church. And I think that is keeping the genre, it's causing it to die. Amber Bullock, I want to say thank you for this conversation. And I want to say thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Tell us what you're about to be doing. I mean, we got the single Reject. I want everybody to go and listen to Reject. You can stream it if you have Apple Music or Spotify, however you listen. No. I actually think it's on SoundCloud.
Yes.
When will you have music coming? Huh?
As I was going to say, you're about to ask me, what do I have coming up next?
Yeah.
And that all ties into what I'm about to say. The song is on SoundCloud because, everybody, I am still in my deal. I am still in my deal with Matthew Knowles and Sunday Best. You know,
wait, I thought you were out of that. Wait, Amber. Wait. You mean to tell me you still in that contract? I think it was with World Universal or something with Beyonce Daddy?
No. Music World.
How long you been in that?
World. I am since Sunday Best. I am still in the deal, y'all, and that is to no one's fault. And, you know, it's just a business is business, so you got to handle business. So what I have going on is this. The song is on SoundCloud because I am still in deal. So therefore, I need your support. Everyone listening, everyone watching, everyone doing, you know, everyone hearing my voice right now. I need your support for the Reject campaign. You can go to my page. You can follow me on Instagram at @SingsAmber, and you can find out exactly how to support me. I appreciate anything from a like, a comment, a share, anything. A donation is welcome. But I need your help in order to be able to give you all of the music that I really have, because I have so much music, Larry. And Reject is just like a little something. You know, it's like a hey, you know, I'm here, but I have heat, okay? And I really want to give it to y'all. When I listen to my music, I don't be like, oh man, this stuff is just so good. I be like, dang, I really want everybody else to hear this. And in order for me to do that, and in order for me to be able to, you know, live a life, I need y'all's support.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing now. I am doing that, and also on Monday, I have a live virtual show called Amber Apollo, which is like Apollo, but it's with my name, you know, Amber Apollo. And, you know, you can call in and you can sing. And, you know, if you don't get booed off, you know, because the viewers, they vote. They give you hand claps if they like you. They give you ghost emojis if they don't, like, you know, boo. And if they like you, you get to be in the running for $100. And tomorrow actually is the final day. I'm taking one more contestant. I have 4, and I want to do 5. So we're going to do 5 contestants. I mean, you know, all the 5 winners who have won from the past weeks. We're going to do them like in a $1 grand like final contest, and then they can win a grand prize of $500. But tomorrow, you all have the opportunity to call in and win $100. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a contest just to try to get, you know, it's the pandemic and stuff. People really need a little entertainment and stuff. And I had did Amber Apollo a couple of years ago, And so they wanted me to bring it back. And so I brought it back. And I'm just trying to, reach out to people, get my engagement going or whatever, just trying to engage with the people. So I want y'all to be on Instagram tomorrow.
What time?
At Sing Amber, call me at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We're going to be late.
Call in. Because you got to show tomorrow?
At 7. but we're going to come.
At 7 Eastern?
Yeah.
Yes, come, because I'll be on there. And
Okay.
so, y'all come, try to win that $100, and it's going to be sharp.
Okay.
Come on in the room.
Now, I'm putting the SoundCloud link. Everybody click that link. That helps. Because it sounds like, was it a 360 deal?
Yes, sir.
Jesus. So when is it over?
I'm due to him 7 albums. But Music World technically is not a record company. So at this point, I just have to compensate him for what he's already done, which is fine. I don't mind giving nobody what they already do.
Right.
But I don't got it right now, Larry.
Right. So you have to give him
your support.
So you have to either give him the money or give him the albums.
I don't know about no giving him no. I don't even know if he's interested in music anymore. Honestly, I don't know what he's trying to do. I just know, in order for me to get out my deal, I have some, some numbers to fulfill.
Right. Now I remember Lee Andrea, to get out of her deal, she had to do like 3 albums, I think.
Yeah, that was when he was still probably a record company.
Yeah, he was.
I don't think he's interested in doing music again, and I don't know if that's the truth. I know he ain't interested in doing no music with me.
Won't you can't call him?
Get out of my deal.
You can't text him?
Huh?
You can't text Matthew?
No.
Now, if I'm not mistaken,
I maybe have met the man. I could count on one hand. I'm gonna say 4, but I really think it's a good 2 or 3. He's maybe heard me sing in person once, maybe. So, I'm really not.
Okay, I need for y'all to start tagging Matthew Knowles and tell him, let Amber out her contract. That's what we're gonna do.
And then he's gonna say, well, donate to the Reject campaign. That's what y'all do. That's how we get out of my deal.
Oh, I see. So how do we donate to the Reject campaign?
You donate to the Reject campaign by following me on Instagram.
Okay.
Sing Amber. And then there's a link that you can click on there, I believe.
Okay. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Are you Michelle Williams' friends?
I wouldn't say we are friends, but I have met her before. And in her hometown of Illinois, Peoria or something like that, I can't remember. They did a tribute to her one time, and I actually sang, and she was there. Her mom was there and all of that, so I've met her before. She's real cool.
Yeah, she's a wonderful girl. She probably don't want to get
Sweet
involved,
girl.
but I'ma just ask.
Girl.
I'ma just ask. Cause I know where she at, and I'm just gonna send her a little message and be like, look, where Beyonce daddy? Where Beyonce daddy? Where Beyonce daddy?
I'm just trying to let that man be so he can let me be and we can both be or whatever we gonna be.
Okay.
I don't want no problems. I want to be free,
I feel you. Listen, Amber B, thank you so much. And we are posting.
Larry, it has been my pleasure.
Yeah. Okay. We have. And are you here in Atlanta?
Yes. I didn't know you were here. I didn't know you were here.
Wait a minute. You could have brought them thighs over here, sat right beside me, and we done this interview.
I asked someone. I said, "Is Larry in Atlanta? Is it gonna be an in-person thing?" And they was like, "Nah, I think he in Philadelphia." I was like, "All right," but no.
No, I'm here in Atlanta.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Well,
I did not know that. That's unfortunate. I wish I would've known that.
when the Cora get her mess up out of here and go somewhere, I'm having this whole back wall is gonna be redone. That's on the show, and there's an area out in front of this part of the studio in the basement. I'm having that redone, and I'll be able to do live performances. I can air them during the show, and definitely gonna have you over here to do that. And make
all
sure.
right, I ain't gonna be doing no gospel now, Larry.
That's
Okay,
all right.
I'm gonna be singing.
You know, you can sing your stuff. I mean, we folk, see, we're a different kind of paper Bible say. We talk in tongues, we live right, we live holy, but we might just cuss a little bit, and we might drink a little bit. I don't, and we might listen to a little R&B, but we still paper Bible say.
For balance. It's just a little balance. Just a little balance. Ain't nothing wrong with a little balance.
Look, somebody came to town. You know, people come to town all the time, but this is somebody who's like in the reality show business, and so I let them actually come to my house. And they were talking about, I'm about to stop by. Do you like bourbon? You want a cigar? And I'm like, do you think I'm playing on my show? I'm paper Bible say. I don't do none of that. And they're like, oh, okay. But when they came here, they had just as much fun with me sober and them sober. If they would have they had the alcohol and the weed, but it was just, I let everybody be who they own, judge nobody. If you do what you do, I do what I do.
You know what? You're probably the type of person that's just your own high. You don't need nothing else.
I don't. I can get so high, I act like I'm high.
If somebody give you a drug or anything, honey, you probably use it.
They say I probably will calm down.
Really?
Yeah, they told me there was something called Black Mamba. They said that they used to make people like go like in the spirit world, like for a while. But they were saying that I'll be acting so high. I think it's that kind of weed. Black Mamba's a kind of weed, right?
I wouldn't know. I don't know about no black.
Okay, but they said they probably calm me down instead of turning me upside. But anyway, since you here and you in the city, we're definitely gonna get together. And when you come here to the studio, put that picture up, Kendall. When you come here to the studio, I got a special request. I want you to wear this right here. I want you to wear this outfit when you come. I'll make sure my children are somewhere else. And I want you to wear this outfit when you come over to the house. All right, God bless you. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you.
Thank you so much, Larry. I appreciate you.
All right.
I represent.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Now that was extremely insightful. Now all of y'all that was in them comments talking about she ain't saved, oh she ain't right, oh she done left. So you got to find out folks' story before you start judging. Now truth be told, when I saw the nakedness, I said, Lord, I showed Lisa. I said, look at her, she naked. Lord have mercy, But then my tingle tangles started going on. Now see, my tingle tangles don't always be right. And then as time went along, my spiritualization said, there's a story behind this. It ain't what you think. And so now I see that my spiritualizations was right. That we thought she was somebody that she never was. She was never that chick. She was always a regular chick that had a gift, that had a love for music, that wanted to do something in music, and had R&B as her most favorite music, and actually had a likening for Kirk Franklin when it came to gospel music. And she ended up with that opportunity to be able to work with him. So now the entire story makes sense to me. No judgment. And who knows, the time that she was around all of the gospel music singers, and she said there was a few people that she saw that she said, I want to know God like that. Didn't y'all hear her say that? Who knows? where this journey could take her. She could make it big in R&B for 10, 20 years, do like Whitney and Aretha and all them and Patty. They always come on back. You just never know how it'll work. So we're going to pray with Amber, and we're going to also click that link and help. And can y'all find Beyonce daddy? What Beyonce daddy? I don't even know Beyonce talk to her daddy no more, but what Beyonce daddy? Kendall, do you know?
I don't know.
What Beyonce daddy?
Don't know.
Then anybody out
with her mama?
No, he ain't with his mama no more. What Beyonce daddy? Did anybody know? Did anybody know where Beyonce daddy? I just want to know. I'm looking through the comment section to see if I just want where Beyonce daddy. I want to know. Beyonce, we need to talk to your daddy. But I think they said she don't talk to him no more, do she? Lord, yeah, because let me hush for Michelle. Don't talk to me no more. I want to take her out to eat, but she might not want to food up with me no more. And I talked about all her friends on this show. All right, so you don't miss tomorrow's show. I have America's Black Prophet. He's going to be on the show. And then if you're a patron, on Thursday, he's going to be in the closed room where we have those intimate conversations. It'll always be so good. So we got a great week that is coming up. Tomorrow, America's Black Prophet. All this stuff going on, get an update. You know, whenever he come up here, he end up saying stuff that he don't say nowhere else. Because he get his stuff start going off, and before you know it, we done find out what everybody thinking and been doing behind closed doors. You know, so it's going to be good tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Make sure you text Larry Reid Live, no spaces, to 33222. And if you have enjoyed this show, a donation of any size, thank you so very much for supporting this show. You can text the word give to 404 something another. 404-800-4530, and you can donate there, or you can do it through Venmo or through CashApp right now. MBNNetwork. Remember, everything you do here is tax deductible. Or go to the website, LarryReidLive.com, and click donate. Any donation, any size, from anywhere all over the country, you can do it right there. Or you can mail in for our older LRLers. And I love getting your letters from the mothers and the old men and the old women. I love it. Older. You're not really old. I really enjoy hearing from you. 780 Marasco Drive Northeast, number 244224. They write me letters, and I hear it in their voice. I love it. Atlanta, Georgia, 30324. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll be right here. Look, if y'all didn't go to church and you ain't had prayer, you need to go over there to the prayer line. If you want with us this morning at 8 a.m. for morning prayer, we have prophetic prayer. Now, look, if you ain't really with for real prayer, because I sit up here and I act the fool, and I may look new school, but I'm old school when it comes to that. What the devil was that? Reformation prayer call every Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Now, I'm going to text in the chat right now. Somebody said I'm close up to the camera. Yeah, I am. It's a new camera, and we got to fix this stuff. I'm gonna put it in there so you guys. Oh yeah, text Reformation to 33222 so you can get a text on Sunday morning before we start praying. But if you can, I put the thing in there? Because they need to be able to call the number right now, and they can go back and listen to it before they go to bed. Because you need to pray before you go to sleep. But pray before you go to sleep. You text in there, say, everybody pray before you go to sleep tonight. Don't you lay that head down and you ain't had no prayer. I'm putting it in there right now. You can call this line, call that second playback number so that you can get your prayer on. This core is out here and our president is acting sideways. I want to know who to believe, because folks just be lying. Everybody, their mama lying, telling lies. We don't know who to believe anymore. Don't do that. What you doing? All right, I'm going to let you go. I love you. See you tomorrow, 7 o'clock p.m. Goodbye.
Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page. Subscribe to the YouTube page and hit the bell. Text Larry Reid Live to 33222. That's the words Larry Reid Live with no spaces to 33222 and get notified when we go live. Become a member of the Patreon. Log on to LarryReidLive.com, click Patreon, sign up, download the Patreon app, and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.